So today we are going to talk about something a little bit different. And yes, this is not something that I would normally talk about. We're going to have a little fun though. Today we're going to talk about an exercise bike. And again, this isn't something I would normally look at, but I'm trying to branch out a little bit. I'm trying to have a little more fun with the projects that I choose to do. And so today we're going to talk about my experience with this exercise bike. I'm going to give you guys all the standard details that you're used to seeing in one of my videos. So I'm going to give you all the details. I'm going to offer up my personal opinion as well, my personal experience after using the bike. And to kick things off, to begin the video, let me introduce you to the G1M Plus bike from Yesoul, which the brand says offers an immersive fitness experience with a high definition display, which has a 360-degree rotation function, so you can achieve freehand training needs at different positions. The bike is also designed to fit riders of different weights and heights with a 0 to 300 millimeter front and rear adjustment function. Moving down the bike now, we have magnetic resistance and belt drive assistance, allowing you to use this bike as much as you want without worrying about that annoying equipment noise. They also included 100 manual resistance levels, enabling people of all fitness levels to cycle toward their fitness goals at their own pace. Moving over to the structure now, the brand also says they designed this with a triangular stable body structure, an H-shaped base design, which makes it more stable when riding, even with a large body weight. And they say the cycling bike frame is made of commercial steel with a competition style seat to help align the body and amplify movement. And all of it comes in at a price of $499 US, which is already a pretty good price, but they're offering a code to you guys as subscribers that allows you to get this for $399, which when compared to things like the Peloton, which carries a price of over $1,400, and the Nordic Track, which is over $1,700, makes this bike pretty competitive in the price department when you consider everything you're getting. Now, if I'm being totally honest here, this isn't something that I can use a ton. You know, I've been pretty open about it here in past videos, but I do have a hip impairment. So using something like this is a little bit difficult to use a ton or even daily. You know, just bike riding in general can be a little bit problematic when you have a hip impairment, but that doesn't mean I can't use it at all. And one of the cool things about this bike that I have been able to use and, you know, form an opinion on is how easy it is to use for somebody like me who does have some challenges in this area. You can customize, you know, the fit of the bike to you, like raise the seat up, lower it, change the angle to kind of help things not be so painful or make it harder to use, make it easier to use, I guess would be a way to put it. And being as somebody like me can make this bike work, can use it and be somewhat successful at it, somebody like you who doesn't have the same challenges as me could get a lot more use out of it, a lot more intense use out of it, and really put it to use within your fitness goals. I also want to take a second and focus on that nice big screen that it has, and here is what that looks like up close. And they do have an app that you can download. It's fairly easy to use, fairly simple to connect with your phone. So you just plug the phone right in there and you get going, which is actually where the criticism from me lies. It's all right here within the app and the screen. You can see here the way that the app displays on the screen. It doesn't look like it fills the screen like it shows in the photos on the site. It just kind of crops it and leaves it there. You can access the rides and all that, and that's great, but I do wish that it would fill the screen up and really look more so like the photos on the site. That would be something that I would highly suggest the brand updates. In the end here, does this bike work? Yes. Can it work for someone like me with a bum leg, a bum hip, whatever you want to call it? Yes. Is there work that I think needs to be done to the interface, the actual use, you know, with the screen and all that? Also yes. But that all being said, is this thing also $1,000+ more than a Peloton or a Nordic Track? Yes, again. So that's kind of the basis of what I'm talking about here. Are you sacrificing a little bit of functionality over some of those? Yes. But you're also not sacrificing all those dollars, which for some people might be more valuable. Like I save a penny whenever possible. So that's kind of where my opinion lies on this. You are getting what you're paying for, but you're also getting a fairly decent bike mechanics-wise. I do think the mechanics are pretty solid. You know, the pedals, the belts, the actual function of the bike is pretty solid. So you're just kind of paying for less of those features, I would say, as far as like the screen and the rides and the app. You're kind of getting a little bit less in that department, but you're getting a pretty solid bike and all the other areas, I do have to say. And if you would like to check out this bike from Yesoul, you can find a link to their shop in the description down below, along with that coupon code that I mentioned. Definitely check that out. Save yourself a little bit of money if you are interested in checking this bike out. I want to thank them for also sending this out to get my opinion on. I very much appreciated that. I had a great time checking it out, and I hope you guys had a great time looking at it with me. If you did, make sure you drop me a like, hit that subscribe button, all that awesome stuff. Thanks so much for stopping by. Take it easy. I'll see you next time.